Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's...
It's the 7th stadium and 4th country to become part of the NFL's International Series, Brock, as we're here in Sao Paulo, Brazil at Arena Corinthians. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. 73.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Collects this at the 35. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Packers will take over possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Tiger.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Waiting their turn on that sideline. You'd have thought they'd be focused in and ready for this, Brock, but instead, their very first snap nearly ends with them giving it away.
Well, thankfully, somebody was focused and quick thinking to get back on that ball. Now you got to settle down. You got to get back to that script and flush that negative play away.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got it in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Let's go. 19-18. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Great, set.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the pistol, Hurts. Called in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Great, set. Miami.
First down, a run with Barkley. Into the of a small 4-yard chunk there. Jair Alexander with the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great. Hey, easy, 63, pass. Tiger swamp. No touch.
Here's Hurts. And that one's going to hit the turf.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
73. Crown left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Willis to throw it. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Willis. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Man in motion, headed right. Willis. He fires one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Motioning left is their running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It's second and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. They're down to their final one in this half. So now, here's third and goal. Throwing is Willis. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. You're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. On the run right. Throwing deep down. That's complete. Inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. This one will be intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second and 10 now. Connecting on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They put a receiver in motion here left. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It's 1st downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this that just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
Willis looking to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw, here's Willis. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Willis now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. This one's caught.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And the kick by Folk is good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Here comes Williams on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Come on, set. Hey, check that, street.
And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
Running back sent in motion. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Zach Bond with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Tiger.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready? Warriors 70. Track 60. 18 left. 18 left.
From midfield now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Watson coming in motion right. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
His work begins at the 31. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. The wind was at a sail's, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Willis. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Hit made by Josh Uche. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
79 Broncos. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Mike, 18. Buffalo 18.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and just 2 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. He's out in the clear. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hurts trying again on second down. Put the body on the line for his team. Working quickly here. Hurts throwing again. This finds Smith. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Rolling left, buying some time. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he'll find a little room to get this up to the 10. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw it this time. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing is Willis. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Big gain has them across the 40. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 1. Forced out to his right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Man in motion here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They pitch it out to him here. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Packers looking like they'll start this season with a win. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This from just 23 yards away. And the kick by Folk is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Silver.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Great.
Throwing here, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. not first down. Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
63.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So this is a Packers win, as they take the first ever victory awarded here in South America.